Navigating the world with chronic Lyme disease. This is me. And this is Chronically Cassidy. I decided to do a screen recording of what is on my phone, and this is mostly things that all help me with my medical conditions, and a lot of them aren't even medical apps, but they still help me in a variety of ways and might be able to help a lot of other people as well. So I find Etsy and Amazon and Fitbit very helpful. Here is Fitbit. I haven't been walking a lot lately, but I do use it to track my steps and my floors, how many stairs I go up, active minutes. I also track my water, so I can add how much I'm drinking right now and make sure I get to my goal. And I find this really motivating. A lot of people with health problems have Fitbit, and that are my friends, and it shows me how I sleep. I really like it. I do challenges with it, and it just really motivates me to get to my goals, and my goals change a lot. Sometimes my steps are 10,000 a goal, sometimes they're 5,000, and sometimes they're 15,000 or 20,000. So it all depends, and it's good friendly competition to have during the week to challenge each other and to have fun. So this is just my personal page. It just has a picture of me and a little bit like ballet and gymnastics coach and a picture of Sonoma. And then there are a lot of other things you can do in the app. Going back to here, I'm going to go to Map My Run. This connects to Fitbit, so I can walk around the house or outside and take a walk, and it will use a GPS to tell me exactly how far I'm going. Even if I'm in the house, I can walk laps around the house, and it'll tell me if I reached a mile, a half a mile, or 0.1 miles, etc. I find that really helpful. And the next app I use a lot is Lose It. This is technically a weight loss app, but that doesn't mean you have to use it to lose weight. You can also use it for gaining weight or just eating healthy, which is what I like to do because I do follow the Vine diet. This shows all my foods here, and I just tracked 2 eggs for breakfast. And I keep track of what I eat all day. I find that is very helpful. I can look at my nutrients. It's obviously off right now because I just had eggs, but it shows how much protein and carbs and fat and the ratio between them, because I like to have a high protein and high fat diet and less carbs, and it'll show how it is for the week. Why am I going back to eggs? Oh, fixing my eggs. Going back. Yep. So that's Lose It. I really love that app. It's very, very helpful. Now, this is an app that is called Pages, or Facebook. What is it even called? Pages Manager? I'll have to put that in the description. This is my Facebook page, Fight Lyme for Life. So this is what I use to document my health series, my journey. That's my profile picture, my cover photo, and I have a lot of things on here. I write a lot of things on here, and I'm very active on here. I post my videos on here from YouTube, so people who don't follow me on YouTube watch it through my page. And Brenda's sneaking up on me on Facebook. I posted an autoimmune article that I was featured in, and lots of things about Lyme disease and tick-borne diseases. And there's also a lot of pictures of Sonoma in here, and Richter. So I spent 30 minutes stretching this day. That's when Richter had a problem. And there's a page I shared. This is really great. My day is already made. One person asking for my advice about Lyme, watching the full movie Under Our Skin, and going even further to look into a great clinic close to her college to see if she has been misdiagnosed and may really have chronic Lyme. Hearing this from people makes me so happy. I am happy that from just being nice and giving some information, I have helped out this person and she's taking Lyme disease seriously. So I post a lot of things about people, not just like people anonymously, or I share people's stories if they want me to, and I share a lot of my own story. I share things from Dr. Richard Horowitz, which is a really well-known Lyme disease doctor, some toothbrushes and health things that I like. And I really try to spread Lyme disease awareness through this page, and I use that page a lot, so it's really helpful. And it's easier than going to Facebook in my pages, in my opinion, because it's just everything is there and everything is set. Next, I'm going to YouTube Studios, which my friend Emily told me about, because I use my phone to record every single video I do and every single video I have ever done. Actually, I've recorded a few on my iPad, but it didn't work out so well, and I find my phone is really easy, and then I use YouTube Studio to fix my pictures and comments and update things on my channel, Chronically Cassidy. So I find that really helpful. It's really simple to use. I can scroll through all of my videos and see all my recent activity, and then edit my thumbnail, because my thumbnails are always tricky to find a good one. So I like that I can use a picture from my phone to use as a thumbnail if I don't like. There are a couple choices. Next, I'm going to Etsy. This is not something that I bought, but I thought my friend would like it because she's in a wheelchair and she is looking into getting a dog to be a service dog. I go on Etsy mostly to buy service dog patches, just like the ones you see here. And I just ordered a few, so I'm excited for those to come in. I've also bought in Sonoma a harness. Well, not a harness on this. I bought him the Seizure Alert in the red by Danny Lou something. And I really like using Etsy for pet things. They have a lot of good service dog stuff and a lot of great stuff in general, but I really use it for their service dog things. I also have an app, the flower one, called Period Tracker, where I track my periods. Oh, and here is iMovie, which is what I use to edit every single thing before I put it up on YouTube. And my mom was asking if I want a smoothie from the morning. So that is what I do. Let me answer her. No. Oh, I do want a smoothie. They have really good smoothies at New Morning. It has like sun butter, coconut milk, cacao nibs. So back to iMovie, there's like my intro and outro that I keep there, and that is really helpful. Oh, my mom has a surprise for Oma. Oma is the nickname for Sonoma. Here, all these things in blue that say Flow Music Express are all flow music that are used for girls in gymnastics. Here is Chewy. This is amazing. I always use Chewy. I buy everything for Sonoma, like all that stuff I bought for Sonoma off of Chewy, except his dog food, because they don't have his dog food brand anymore, but I love their selection and they have a lot of healthy things. So I definitely recommend getting Chewy. Now I'm going to teespring.com. I've never used this before. This is not a logo or a shirt that I am doing. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a shirt on here because I think it'd be easier on a computer, but I was trying to make a service dog awareness shirt, and my friend said Teespring was easier than using like custom ink, or like the prices were better, so I was trying out Teespring. Hopefully eventually I can get a shirt. Here are my alarms, which everyone has on their phone. The clock button. I have it set for my medication times. So Sonoma at 12, 3, and 5. Oh, let's fix all these things. There we go. 12, 3, and 5, except for 12 o'clock on Saturday, because that's when we have gymnastics. The alarm will go off for him to go get my medication. So this is really helpful. I just have to make sure it's turned on, because that's important. I definitely recommend people to go and use alarms for different things. I think it's extremely helpful, and without it, Sonoma wouldn't know to go get the bag for me. But my Fitbit also does buzz, so that is also really helpful. So that's another great use for Fitbit, because I put in the silent alarms, which is just vibrations. Here is YouTube. Most people have YouTube on their phone, on their tablet, on whatever. But it's really helpful for me because I am out a lot going to doctor's appointments. I'm not out a lot doing really fun things, but it gets my mind out of things. I get to follow things I like here's Madison Koshin that was just in the top. I do meditation, I watch ballet things, I watch different medical things, some stretching things, lots of gymnastics, and I really like to watch YouTube. It's really good to help pass the time when I'm not feeling well, and I follow a good amount of channels that I watch on a regular basis, such as Flippin' Katie and The Fry Life, and more.
See you next time!